See, that's why a lot of people are just like, oh, I want to hack. Where can I get them? And then, you send them the link, but then they just get the hacks, but they don't know anything about like spoofing their hardware or getting new accounts, and that they're going to get banned every couple days. And then they have issues where they just get banned. So that's why I would advise to learn about it and learn what you're getting into, learn the risks involved, how to spoof, how to get new accounts when you do get banned, and everything that it entails. Because when I first started doing it, it was very confusing, and there's a lot of steps you have to do. And you have to do them in a certain order, and if you don't do them in a certain order, the game won't run, and you keep running into all kinds of errors, and you have to do things over and over, like spoof. You have to make sure you're not logged in other accounts if you don't want to lose like a Steam or Epic account. You have to load up things in a certain order, and then you have to verify files and reset save files, and there's just a whole bunch of things that you have to do. Create accounts, delete computer IDs that have been spoofed, run the spoofer. There's just all these things that have to be done in certain orders in order to actually make it keep working. And even now, not every time, but a lot of times I run into all kinds of different errors because maybe I didn't do one thing, or I did something just in the wrong order. I verified the files before I did such and such when it needed to be after, or something like that. You have to change your cloud ID, all kinds of steps in order to actually make things work. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning it was really frustrating and annoying, and it made me want to give up because it was so many things. But once I finally figured out what they were, I wrote them all down in a list, all the things I had to do. So if I ever do have problems, I can refer back to that note, and it tells me like, oh, if such and such error comes up, try doing this, close down this application and task manager out of this, and verify these files and reset this cloud and do this and that and the other thing. And you have to jump through a bunch of hoops basically to get things working, and it can be annoying. But like once you finally do it a bunch of times, you start to just intuitively know the process. And still, it might not always work. I still, like even today before I started playing, I still got several errors trying to load in. So if you are a customer and in the Milky Discord, your best bet is probably to talk to support, make a ticket, because like I haven't even been doing this a month, and I'm not one of their support people. I'm just an advertiser. Why is Bro gatekeeping his perk build? Because you can't have these perks. They're not available to you. Why you hate your life so much? I think you're being slightly presumptuous when you say that, because I mean, yeah, there are things about my life that I wish were different or better, but for the most part, I'm a pretty happy, content person. Very opposite of miserable, so I don't hate my life. It's pretty good. For you to assume that someone hates their life just makes you presumptuous, and kind of sounds like you're projecting, So I might ask you the question, why do you hate your life so much? Is Jay on? No, he went to bed. But he's the one that would know because he deals with tickets like that. And usually, like, when I have an issue, I'll share my screen with him and he'll be like, oh, well, you got to do this or that. And it's usually just one thing I'm overlooking or one more step that I didn't realize has to be done. Sometimes you got to uninject. You know, for things to run, you have to inject, uninject, close that, open this first before that. So it's kind of annoying, honestly. Bro, I went against you on Orman as Chucky and it was funniest ever. GG. Were you Tiffany or Chucky? Oh, is that the one where I was moonwalking the whole game? Somebody requested in the chat, and you play the whole game moonwalking. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get down really fast, but so all I was doing that whole game was just trying to moonwalk. Literally don't understand why people hate on you so much. I get out of work and have a few drinks and people just don't like cheaters, that's it. Well, you know, honestly, they have a very, like, self-righteous attitude, a very, like, holier than thou attitude, because to point out something that somebody else is doing that's wrong is basically, like, implying that you don't do anything wrong yourself. So, while you might not be cheating in DVD, I'm sure you have things about you that you do wrong in life, and so supposing that what I'm doing here is really wrong, suppose it is, you know, like in life I don't point my finger at other people and be like, oh, you're wrong for doing this or wrong for doing that, because I know that everybody's wrong about something and everybody does something wrong to some degree or another. Like, even if it's just disrespecting your parents, like, that's wrong. Or there are people who will lie, even if it's a little small white lie, you know, small lie that you think is insignificant. Well, lying essentially is you're being deceptive to gain some kind of advantage in a situation, like you're not disclosing the truth about a matter and it's for your own benefit, and therefore lying is basically equivalent to cheating. So if you've ever told a lie in your life, then you're a liar, which essentially makes you the same as a cheater. If you've ever stolen anything, even if it's a very small thing like a pencil or a paper clip or something that you've taken that wasn't yours, that's stealing, you know, that's cheating. It's the same thing. You've cheated somebody out of something that was theirs and not rightfully yours. So to point the finger and hate on somebody for doing something like cheating in a video game is a very kind of self-righteous position to take. Like, oh, you've never told a lie in your life. You've never taken anything that didn't belong to you ever in your life. You've never mistreated anyone or disobeyed your parents or wished something harmful on somebody else or been angry with somebody unjustly, or you know, envied somebody, wanted something that didn't belong to you that was somebody else's. You know, all those things, they're all quote unquote sins. So, you know, Jesus said, you know, he who was without sin, let him cast a stone first. So if you're going to be throwing stones at people and making yourself sound like you're You're just holier than thou. Like, oh, I'm such an upright, good person. And then the irony is that these people that act like that, you know, they're the type of people that would get some, you know, like some kind of satisfaction out of seeing someone like me get punished or something like that. You know, it's like, oh, can't wait till you get banned. LMAO, ha ha ha, it'll bring me such joy and satisfaction to know that you're suffering and that you're being punished because I get some sick, twisted satisfaction out of knowing that people I hate and despise are getting their rightfully deserved consequences for their crimes. You know, it's a very self-righteous attitude. And it's kind of gross, honestly. The moral weight is different, it's similar, but not one. Like, they have some principles or some sort of life rules that are not matching with ours, and they getting angry. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're ignoring their own sins or crimes or shortcomings or things that would be considered wrong, their faults. They're ignoring their own and really shining a light on someone else's. But, I mean, first of all, you gotta prove to me that what I'm doing is some kind of crime or sin, you know? Yes, it's cheating, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's not like, I'm married and cheating on my wife. Or it's not like I'm cheating my boss out of money. You know, like stealing from the company or something like that. It's not that kind of cheating. It's a game. And the fact that people take it so serious, yet they're the same people that would lack morals in so many other areas. You know, they're the people that will say that'll say KYS, right? Abbreviation, telling you to essentially end your literal existence, end your life, because they're mad at you over a video game. But yet they're going to take the moral high ground by trying to pretend like they're a good person and you're bad. Yet they're gonna literally wish death upon you because they're so offended. Like this Fang right here, right? She'd rather die than be revived because she wants to take the moral high ground and be like, no, it's not fair. I will not be picked up. I want to bleed out on the ground because I don't want to be affiliated with dirty, slimy cheaters. And I hope they off themselves because I hate them with a passion. I despise them with every bone that's in my body, in my self-righteous body. Anyway. The game is the same thing every time. Why not add some fun? How do they tell you to unalive yourself for cheating a video game? It's insane, right? But at the same time they tell you that, they're acting like they are morally superior, like they're in the right, you know? See the Fang right here? Report P100 for cheating, 13-year-old script kitty. You know, it's Like, okay, I get it, fine. Like, if you think that reporting people is going to clean up the game and just make it a much better experience, then go ahead and write your report. The reports really don't do a whole lot of anything, but go ahead and write your report if you feel like you're doing something good for the community. But, you know, write your report and go next and move on to the next game. But, you know, to sit there and just cry about it like it's the end of the world and come into my chat and cry about it when you're not even in the game, and then assume that the entire game is ruined for everybody because you don't like something and you're speaking for everyone. Okay, that game, you know, Fang wasn't happy with it, and the killer probably wasn't happy with it, but I was fine with it, and Ada over here was chilling, and whoever our other player was probably fine with it. They didn't act like a crybaby, and so that's the majority right there. Like 3 of us were chilling, and 2 were being crybabies. So the game wasn't ruined for everybody. It was just ruined for the crybabies, and it was ruined because they decided to let it be ruined. They decided that this is ruining my experience and this is ruining my game, when they could have just went, okay, unfortunate, that was a silly game, there were people cheating, time to go next and move on. Like, what are the odds they're going to get a cheater in the next match? Probably very unlikely. But no, it ruined the game for everyone. Everyone. Well, I'm sorry, I've had plenty of games where all 4 survivors were having fun, and even games where the killer was having fun, and even games where there was hacking and the killers thought it was funny and said so in the endgame chat. I think somebody just said so a little while ago. They said that it was funny. I'm pretty sure it was a killer we went against. It's not fun to play with hacks, it ruins the game. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. It's literally just a game. I thought it was actually funny. It takes it this serious, needs to reevaluate their life. You have to play badly to use cheats. That's your opinion. You're making an assumption that everyone that's cheating is because they're just bad and they want to win. But some people aren't doing it for that reason. Some people are just doing it to be silly. Some people are doing it to make content. Some people are getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube doing it. And so, you know, they're doing it for other reasons. Maybe they're not taking the game as serious as you. Imagine cheating in DVD. I don't have to imagine. I'm doing it. Facts. LOL. I had fun, bro. Seeing you crawl at match 10 speed was funny. So you were the killer, right? Stop reading comments because I'm going to keep defending Prophet. When they say the killers are very strong and that they use cheats. And the game gets boring. It's just everyone's got a different opinion. I just don't take it that serious. I enjoyed playing the game legit. I had no issues playing it legit. I had fun doing it. And this is just something different. And I will go back to playing legit when I play. Right now, Nurse is busted, and I am a Nurse main. And I will play Nurse legit always. I don't cheat on Nurse. And that's just a part of the game that I enjoy. I would prefer not to cheat on Nurse. No interest in cheating on Nurse. And I will always play her legit. So I do both. And it's just for the moment what's going on, for the fun, for the content mostly, and it's like playing two different games. Playing it this way is one thing, and playing it legit is another thing, and I'm sorry it makes people mad. I've gone against cheaters as killer, and you know what? I tried to kill them, and some of them I did kill. But when it was all said and done, it was like, haha, that was a cheater. The game was tilted. I didn't really stand much of a chance, but, you know, I wanted to get him just to see if I can get him. I saw it as a challenge. I wanted to kill the hacker, not because I hate them, not because I want to see them suffer, but because it was a challenge. It was a challenge to be like, can I kill this hacker with the advantage that they have? And I just saw it as a different game. It wasn't about like 4K'ing and winning. It was about, let me see if I can kill this hacker, you know? And would it have been satisfying, and has it been, to kill the hacker? Yes, because it's like, I killed a hacker. It's a lot harder to do. But did I cry about it and write a big report and go in somebody's stream and leave like 20,000 comments about how they should quote unquote unalive themselves because they're ruining my life? You know, I just don't take it that serious. I know, it's not that deep, but for some people it really is. Like, I've been banned from people's discords, and people take it real serious. But I enjoy playing the game legit. It can be frustrating at times when games feel very, like, one-sided, or, you know, just very much not going your way repeatedly. But, you know, I don't let it ruin my fun. I just, see, look, he just kind of camped her to, stage 2 right there at 5 gens. And give her for the people. Oh, I just only think it's fun to play with traps. Cassie, you have a good night. Please enjoy watching. Maybe get some sleep. For good nights. It's rough. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you get rest. I'm really tired too, and I should be ending very soon anyway. I just keep going because I don't want to end the party. It's got starstruck. It's coming back. I think. Yeah, it's coming back. See, I'm just trying to protect my team here. Give them for the people so they get immediately healed, because otherwise, by the time I sat there and healed her, Chucky would have been back. Probably tunneling right after her. Let me see what else this dude has. No Mori, that's good. See, I don't have gens on, I don't have palettes on because I'm just trying to, well, one, not clutter the screen with a bunch of like auras all over the place, but also just to get a feel of really knowing where the gens kind of are and hopefully where the palettes are. Be back tomorrow if you're on. Good chance I'll be on. It's Saturday, isn't it? I need to get healed up. I reset my DPD hardware. Maybe a spoofer. If you have Intel, there's a free spoofer. But I have AMD, so it doesn't work for me. If you are in, I don't know if you're in my Discord, but if you're in my Discord, I just recently made a channel in the Discord that is for cheesing. And it has links to everything that I'm aware of. And it has some instructions and stuff. So you can come to the Discord, which should be linked in my bio and all that. And then go in the Discord in the section that says cheese. And you should be able to get info in there. And links. Ah, that was a fail. I was being a little ambitious there.
That's what you get when you play with dolls.
Man, he's really tunneling after Ada. I don't think this is working, is it? Nancy's not gonna help. Ada's being hardcore tunneled right now. So sick of Chucky. Watch my last short. It's just repeated stunning of Chucky. I need to get out of this one. She's complicit. I was just gonna camp her.
Why ain't you running? I'm the good
He's tunneling after her so hard. See, I'm doing a good thing. I'm helping Ada. This mean Chucky's trying to ruin her fun. And I'm here to help. He just wants her. It's hilarious. Then again, he thinks she's hacking because I keep making them wiggle out. I can't recover. Do it, Nancy. You're complicit. That's right. You're in on this. Guilty by association. Just trying to help Ada. Nancy's trying to protect Ada. Well, we will just 99 this. Maybe take a trip to the front gate. Hide in the bush. That's so funny how he just wants Ada. And Nancy's trying to follow. I can give her for the people. Again. Does he see me? Yeah, he thought you were cheating. Because I kept wiggling you out, right? Oh, you left already? Going to the moon. See what he's writing. Good game, well played, good luck next. See, I'm not toxic. I'm the good guy. Why is everybody hiding? They just want to play.